All right, here's a look at my training for the last week. My first day of the week is a lower body day here. On this day, I like to pick a more stable squat variation. So on this day, I did these Hatfield squats. I also paired this up with some tib raises. But yeah, the Hatfield squats felt pretty nice. I haven't done these for a little bit. They always feel heavy, but the reps moved nicely, so I was happy with that. Moving on, while I have the SSB out, I did some SSB good mornings. These I went a little bit too heavy with. The last time I did these I think with 208. This time I was able to, on the last time I did, I was able to hit my rep target, which was I think 12. So I went up, but I took a 20-pound jump. That was just a little bit too much. So yeah, I would go down to 218 next time I'll do these, but I paired these up with some sissy squats. Next up, a superset here with these weighted back extensions and cable crunches. It's been a little bit since I've been able to do weighted back extensions like this, but yeah, I really like this exercise. It feels nice. Had a little bit of a camera mishap here with the cable crunches though. And last thing of the day were these hamstring curls just to really finish off the hamstrings. Moving on, this is my first upper body day of the week, starting off with some cable lateral raise to warm the shoulders up before I moved on to the incline bench and chest supported dumbbell row. These both felt pretty good. The incline bench here I like to do with that shoulder saver pad just to standardize the range of motion, and going the whole way down really kind of has been bugging my shoulder lately, so using that pad helps me, keep doing this exercise that I do like, but it's just caused me some grief in the past. Moving on here, a superset of dumbbell high incline presses and weighted pull-ups. Both of these felt pretty good. And then the last of the, heavier supersets for the day were some incline flies and shrugs. Shrugs I've been pushing heavier, getting some body English into there for sure. But yeah, it's been fun to push the weight up. So yeah, been enjoying it. And last thing of the day, just some cable rear delt work. Next up, Wednesday is some arm focused day here. Started off with some preacher curls and some cable push downs. These cable push downs I ended up doing kneeling just because standing up I was just running into the end of the cable length there. So kneeling just helped me with the range of motion basically. And then moving on after that was some dumbbell incline curls and dumbbell rolling extensions. These rolling extensions have felt pretty good. My left elbow has had some tendonitis lately, so these rolling extensions have been good, a nice exercise to be a little bit easier on the elbow, but still be able to push some good work into my triceps. Moving on, my next day is my second lower body day of the week. Starting off with these T-bell swings and rotational med ball slams. This is basically just a way to get warmed up before I moved on to my squats for the day. So, which on this day were some front squats. My top set here I was a little bit disappointed with. I was only able to get 3 reps at 275. The last time I was able to get 4, which was just 2 weeks ago. But I think that this was basically a rack position problem. Even when I unracked it, felt like low on my, it was like a little bit too low on my shoulders. So I think that was really the main problem. I think I actually had the strength to do that, but it just kind of fell out in front of me. So yeah, we'll try again next time. After that, did some dumbbell Bulgarian split squats. I moved these up from my third exercise into my second, heavier quad exercise of the day, which has let me push them a little bit heavier without feeling too fatigued, which has been, as fun as this exercise can be. Moving on, I did some band-assisted glute ham raises and some Jefferson curls. The Jefferson curls, I dropped the weight significantly from the last week, but I'm really, really focusing on keeping my legs as straight as possible. So I definitely have some range of motion gains that I can make there. And last thing of the day were some GHD sit-ups, and I paired these with just some seated calf raises. My second upper body day of the week here started with some dumbbell lateral raises and face pulls before moving on to some behind the neck presses and weighted chin-ups. Behind the neck presses I was happy with here. I was able to get 7 reps here on my first set at 145, which is 1 more than I got last week, so that was always nice. That's just nice to get a +1 there. And the weighted chins felt nice too. Next up was some dumbbell bench. I paired this with some Penlay rows. Both of these felt really nice. It's nice to be able to rep out the hundreds with, relative ease, I would say. And yeah, Penlay rows have been feeling pretty good. Been doing these lately. I like doing these a little bit more than I like doing a standard barbell row, just as a way to standardize the form a little bit more, starting and stopping from the floor. Moving on, I'll call these iliac pull downs, I guess. This is the first time I had done this. These felt okay. I don't know if I'll do this again. I just wanted to kind of do it because I've been seeing it a lot on the internet lately. Moving on here, did some cable upright rows. It's just my last couple reps here. Got some partials in before finishing off with some single arm rear delt work again. And my last day of the week is a conditioning circuit day. On this day, I laid out 7 exercises to do just, back-to-back roll through as fast as I can, which was a little bit too much. It was just hard to keep track of. It's hard to remember what exercises to do and in what order. So yeah, I think next time, I think I should probably cap this to be like a maximum of 5 exercises for that. And it also took a long time to get set up before even starting. So I was only actually able to get 3 rounds of this in the time that I had for the day. So yeah, just a little bit too many exercises, but overall, the circuit went relatively well. It was tough, that's for sure. But yeah, I think I would just drop the number of exercises down from, 7 to maybe 5. Next time I would do this, I'd probably drop some of the arm work, I think, really. But yeah, that is my week of training in review. So thanks for watching.